Hello. We are apparently live. Yesterday's stream kind of ran over a tiny bit. It was a long one. I did not expect it to go for that long. Fun fact. And so, yikes, am I right? Oh, this isn't gonna wanna work. Give me a second. For those of you who... Oh, later. Get out of here. For those of you who don't know, I monitor my own streams through YouTube. So I always have to wait for the live to pop up. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, so the last night's stream kind of went for a bit longer. Essentially, we just did this little bit. That's why there's dead bodies everywhere. Today's stream will probably be a bit shorter because there's not a whole crazy lot left to do in this section, if I remember correctly. Ooh, a silver key. Thank you. And then I already looted you. Shadowheart, how do you feel? I don't think I talked to you.
All's well, I hope.
Oh,
Aside
okay.
from the obvious.
Viconia won't be a problem anymore. What comes now?
My parents are still captive. I need to free them.
Cool. How did it feel?
The cub speaks.
Let's see. No. Okay. I don't have any questions for you. See, I was like, I wonder if Jaheira will, and Minsk, if you brought Minsk, would have, like, actual extra dialogue because they traveled with her, but I guess not. Other than that one line. Okay, you just have, like, a shield. Note to self, bloodstains. Tuesday's inspection was a disaster. How could I have overlooked stains on my tunic? Must ask Harold where they get that special soap that takes dried blood out of fabric. Hell yeah. Alright. We can open this now. It is an armory. Map a room.
Behind those crates, it looks like there's no...
Thanks, Astarian! Like, I couldn't see that. Food! Food, 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 food. And a billion bottles. That give me food. Because I have way too much alcohol, we kind of need food at this point to help balance it out. Basket of apples. Basket of grapes. Basket of melons. Well, it's a basket of melon. Alright. Hello? Game? Oh, there we go. Just took a second. Don't worry, we'll get there. There we go.
A little hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar?
Aw, it's all full of night orchids. Hastily written note. She is going to make me look in the mirror again. She is going to make my memories... Oh, she is going to take my memories, not make my memories. Take my memories. I do not want to forget who I am. I like flowers. I like animals. My name is... The writing breaks off with a jagged squirrel, as if interrupted.
A mirror that steals memories. Very Sharon.
Shadowheart got anything to add? No. Alright. Stained book. They heap precious pelf upon the altar as if it were nothing. The door wants gold, trinkets, baubles of mammon. Spoiled tart.
Let's have a look.
Books. So here we go. The little night orchid cave. This is another very calming place in this game. I quite like it. Do you have anything to say in this room?
My parents are still captive.
Okay. Just that your parents are still captive. She's like, I don't give a shit about this room right now. My parents. Is there anything in these books? Or, no, these books are just chilling. Okay. Hi, little. Oh, Starian, come here. Oh, I might lockpick.
Easy.
I hate this man. I bet you I say that in so many parts. Just, I hate this man. This man in particular. Alright, Baldurian founds a city. This text roots its subject on Baldurian, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city. Hey, Nate, what's up? Who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colorful, but a little too self-satisfied around the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldurian claimed a guardian and friend answer. They were more than friends. Bright were Answer's scales, and brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Answer fled beneath stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. So sad. Consolation of the Dark. An introductory text explaining the allure and superiority of Shar over all other deities. All other so-called gods are liars and charlatans, given to cheap tricks and easy answers. They seek to enthrall moral hearts with promises that are beyond their ability to fulfill. Lady Shar does not do this. Her words are honest and her gift is simple. Her embrace awaits eternal darkness, the purest of nothingness, the end of all pain. It will come to us all ultimately. Nothing else will matter, and it is the role of Lady Shar's children to hasten that understanding among the ignorant. When we carry out Lady Shar's holy work, we must inevitably cause pain and suffering, yet it is only to reveal the truth. What we do is a kindness. Dude, you're fucking... Sharans are weird, man. This scroll is filled with soothing, persuasive arguments encouraging the sick at heart to turn themselves from Shanan worship? From... Okay. The Moon Maiden, as the goddess is called, will worship naught but lies, no problem solved, only a sense of fondness that is as cold as the lunar marina, seas of empty pale dust, and even that gradually fading for the worshipper. As an alternative, the scroll speaks of Shar, who worships only truth. Sorry, I'm just like Shanine. Shouldn't it be Selunine? Whatever. The scroll speaks of Shar, who whispers only truth. Her fondness is warm, unexpectedly so for a goddess of darkness, grief, and nihilism. But why should that be unexpected? The sick at heart will find only succor and blessings in the embrace of she who understands them best. So, forks. Hell yeah, I'm taking cheese and tea. Okay. Books. That porn book is everywhere. History of the Flaming Fist, we've read that. Habits of Patriarchs. A self-help book warning against the dangers of self-pleasure. I was waiting for this one. Oh, I've already done that. Consolation of the Dark. Did I read this? Yes. Crimes of the Moon Maiden. Did I read this? No, I didn't. Crimes of the Moon Maiden by the Anti-Lunar League. That's an evil-sounding thing if I've ever heard it. Woe unto any who throws their lot in with Seluna. 4 ways she is of pulling the wool over one's eyes. First, she can make you think your husband is a werewolf when he's only forgotten to shave. Okay. Second, she's always changing, making it difficult for slow painters to capture her likeness. Third, tides. Absolutely bugger the tides. Fourth, people keep associating the moon with femininity, and frankly, we're fed up reading that same poetry over and over, and it's all that celestial bit Seluna's fault. I wonder how, if you were being a cleric of Seluna, how you would react to that. Alright, Shadowheart, we're not seeing your parents yet. We're gonna go see your friend who got spared in the bloodshed. because she was smart. There she is. Hello, Nocturne.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
You recall the memory Shadowheart recovered by eating the noble stalk. This must be the person she remembered.
I remember you, but you're different. Very different. I used to call you something else, didn't I?
You did. But that's not who I am now. I remember the other initiates used to tease you about your name, the one you chose to honor Lady Shah. They were attacking who you were. I never found it funny, but I wasn't quite sure why. Eventually, I realized it was because I wasn't happy with who I was. I couldn't keep going like that. But seeing how you fought on, I realized that I didn't have to. From then on, I was Nocturne. It wasn't easy, but everything started to make sense. I could breathe.
I'm always so happy
It's
for
a beautiful
Nocturne.
name. Suits you well.
Thank you. Picked it myself. But enough of that. I can't believe you're back.
I've been trying to return here as long as I can remember, which admittedly doesn't amount to much.
They whispered it was a suicide mission. This search for the artifact you were sent on. Some even thought it was the Mother Superior's plan alone, and not Lady Shah's intent. But now it seems you've turned on both the Mother Superior
Yeah,
and
sorry
Lady
about that,
Shah.
Nocturne. She's one of them. You can't trust her. Expect you'll have catching up to do. Then you two are enemies, not friends. We're staying out, but
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You helped me be true to myself. I will not begrudge you for discovering yourself.
Nocturne's the best.
Even if it displeases Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are. But with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
Excellent. Let me try and find your diary, if I can remember where it is. I can't remember if we have to leave. Nope, we're good. I'm like, I don't want to do what I did last time where I left and came back and everyone started attacking me. The earlier entries of this journal have been erased or heavily redacted before settling into a normal rhythm. I am Nocturne. I think as her. I see her when I look in the mirror. I can't remember the last time someone called me by the wrong name. Shadowheart has been swift to gently correct slips of the tongue, and even swifter in challenging those who use my forsworn name in malice. I'm lucky to have her as a friend. They took Shadowheart's memories again, more than they took before, but I know what to do now. I know she'll be frightened, and that she won't remember much, not even me. I can take her to our hideaway and remind her of herself. I'm getting better at it each time. I love seeing that look in her eyes when she finally remembers me. Why must the Mother Superior do this to her? Why must she grind her under heel like she does to no other? They are grooming her for a mission and will soon take away her memories again. I need to see her again while she still remembers me. I need to tell her to stay safe and that I'll see her again. It's been days and no word. Shadowheart and the others could be alive or dead. Even the Mother Superior does not seem to know. I'm sick with worry. I can't even bear to write anymore. Oh, they totally had a thing, right? Right? Like, right? Oh yeah, do you have anything to say, or are you just gonna go parents? Where is Shadowheart?
Almost pleasant traveling
Okay.
with company. If
Hey Nocturne. Oh yeah!
Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
Nocturne's fucking great. Let me see your wares. Hell yeah, you have potions, baby! Do I have random things for you? Oh, Silk Root. I'm like, what the fuck is that? don't really have anything for you, Nocturne. I'm sorry. Does anyone else? No, we kind of sold everything, didn't we? Yeah, alright, that's fine.
Be sure to get everything you need.
Yeah, come tomorrow, you'll be gone. I know. Can we read
No traps, please.
books? You got friends in the guild. Introduction to this blood-splattered piece of propaganda. Unkind people say to me, but how come the guild carved up the lower city like so much pumpkin, slicing it into segments for kingpins to rule from the shadows? To which I can only shrug and reply, delegation, mate. How else are they supposed to get anything done? To carry the analogy a bit, the pumpkin was ripe, and if it weren't cut by the guild, somebody else would have. Me, I'm grateful it was Nine Fingers and her organization that got the carving knife out. Unlike a lot of vested interest in the city, the guild actually want what's best for the city. Their view is this: if you got to have crime, it better be organized crime. The Blood War. If ever there was a conflict in the planes of existence, a conflict that swelled up as if filled with pus, bursting only to scarify and atrophy and never heal, only swell up and squirt itself out again, a never-ending pus carnival of pain and misery, the Blood War would be that conflict. It raged and rages still, truth be told, between the demons of the abyss and the fiends of the nine hells. Cunning Eugolos may play one side against the other, but the conflict would swell and burst and swell again without much coaxing. It is in both sides' nature to fight. Great! Food? Food? No real food. Oh! Never mind, we got a fruit porridge and some bananas. And some cinnamon rolls. And a sunmelon piece. And that's about it. What about these phases? Oh, am I encumbered? I am encumbered. Alright. Oh, I hate this. Latest. And then camp. Look at all this food. Scent camp. Rosebuds.
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Oh yeah, we also are gonna get an official age for Gale soon. Speaking of 40 years, Gale is becoming. Apparently, there's a D&D mobile game called Idle Champions, and they're adding some of the Baldur's Gate people into it. And Gale's the next one coming out, and they have like their ages. We now know Karlak is 30, so she was 20 when she got put into the Blood War. And she was working for Gortash at 14, so she worked for him for 6 years, and then he sold Karlak to Zariel when she was 20, and then she spent 10 years in Avernus. And we'll see how old Gale is. I don't know how old Gale is. I don't remember if there's an official age for Shadowheart yet. I know Astarian's, I think, to 137, 31. People have figured that out because of his grave, although I don't think there's anything officially stating his age at this point. Because of the Idle Champions, we know Lae'zel is 22 and Will is 27, I think. Or 24. Is he 24? Yes, he's 24 because 7 years. Yeah.
Me.
Never mind.
40 years.
No price too high.
Documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Yes, you were. Years have passed and still she refuses to be easily molded into what Lady Shar wishes her to be. She questions my teachings, hesitates when she should be pitiless, and longs to venture the world like some guileless animal. So often her behavior makes a mockery of the name she has adopted, Shadowheart. That Lady Shar believes that she shall one day become the perfect embodiment of her will makes my gorge rise. Have I not proven myself worthy? Did I not sacrifice everything in order to please the Night Singer? I had built something gray in her honor in Waterdeep. All gone now. Those who followed me have been embraced, and I am left with honing a child of the Moon Bitch's followers in Lady Shar's right hand. I will not give up. What a hater, I know, right? I will not give up. I will remake her, or I will break her. The Night Singer shall know who is her most loyal servant one way or another. I can't remember if it's something we read in this room, or if it's something that happens in the next room, so I won't say it at this moment, but there is a reason why Shadowheart was the one who was taken. A Sprinter's Guide to Goblins. Have we read this? Yes, we have. In Service of the Night. It's been years since since Soldenessalar. At last, the trail has gone cold enough so that I may recommence Lady Shar's holy work. It is true that secrecy is the greatest shield of all. Yet the sacrifices needed for this new beginning have been steep. It had better prove to be worth it. Baldur's Gate. It feels strange to be back in this place, so familiar, yet I cannot engage with it. I am like a living ghost, hidden and watching. Time has rushed past like an autumn storm. Lady Shar's church in Baldur's Gate grows steadily and in secret under my command. I have named it the Cloister of Somber Embrace, for the Night Singer's embrace is the final goal that we all crave. One day, this place could even surpass what I created in Waterdeep. Yet by then it may not be mine to command. Lady Shar tells me there is another, one I must pry from a foul Selûnite heritage and reshape to becoming Darkness's champion. An audacious plan, but one that could cost me everything. I must stay resolute. I must find this child for Lady Shar. My spies have reported to me. The child has been found. A girl with hair of sheerest black. She will soon come of age and be lost to the moon bitch forever. But our plan is in motion. Under a cloak of darkness, the girl shall soon be ours. So, essentially, Shar's goal was to convert a Selûnite child into following and worshipping her. And I think Shadowheart was meant to become, like, the most powerful leader. Like, if you make her Dark Justiciar, that's what happens. And she becomes an extremely powerful leader in the cult. But when they say coming of age, I think it's mentioned elsewhere. I can't remember if Astarion mentions it, or if it's mentioned, like, in a book or something. That, or it might be Aelin who says it, that, like, at the age of 12, what the Selûnites do is they drop their kids off in the middle of nowhere, and, like, the kids have to find their way back home, and that's how you prove, like, that's their coming of age thing. You know, like how some people, you know, like, a coming of age thing is like a first beer, or like a quinceañera. For Selûnites, it's just putting your child in the woods and then hoping they show back up. It's meant to be like a you follow the moon, or like the moon's light guides you back home kind of thing. If I am remembering that correctly. But still, just like, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's just a +1 concentration.
Jewels. Why do I remember these, of all things?
I don't know.
A gift from Soldenessalar, Mother Superior said. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
Well, considering they were under lock and key, I'm gonna guess she was proud of them. Crap of wine. Interrogation log. A log of interrogation notes detailing a Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but very gradually starts to slip and offers up information about the whereabouts of a mysterious artifact hidden away by Queen Blackett. So that's
part of the Sharon's preparations to seize the astral wyvern whiskey
Prison,
from
no doubt.
Lumbrel. Only the guild in Waterdeep imports this, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense considering she's from Waterdeep. Ayla. Alright, see you, Nocturne. Alright, this is where we'll see if the choice happens, because we're letting her choose. I'm hoping she chooses her parents this time, although I don't know if that will be true or not. Stone inscription. Treasure in light, lost in dark. I think we just pick up the diamond.
After I moved something on the altar.
Yeah.
Only
And then
a patriarch's loss can open this door. What does that mean? Loss of status? Wealth? Only a patriarch's loss can open this door.
there we go. Oh, because we have the key. So we don't even have to do the puzzle. We have the key. That's fucking funny. Alright, here we go.
I see them. I see my parents. God, what's been done to them?
We'll find that out. Captus of Shar. A ledger bearing the names of those incarcerated in the Chamber of Law. Some are noted to have died. Tresh Kalir, Githyanki double guard at all times, deceased. Arnella Hollowleaf, Emil Hollowleaf. Baron Alice Bormal, deceased. Unknown interloper, deceased. Well, let's go, see your parents, my dude. I'm really hoping she chooses to save them. I don't know what the specific trigger is for her to save them versus not.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on.
Oh.
You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
You're a monster, not a goddess. Ignore her, shadow her. She's just trying to spite your victory. We should leave. You know what? Just ignore her.
Victory? Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us.
Cool
and
mask.
free
Yeah,
yourself
again,
from her curse.
Shar has a great aesthetic.
Needs you
But she's
more than
awful.
She needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shar's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shar will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
Oh. You have to choose Shadowheart for your parents to rid yourself of Shar Kurtz. She wants you to kill your parents, her idea of a parting gift. Talk to your mother and father, see what they wish. Dude, I mean, she fucking wants you to kill your parents.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace,
I
we'll
glitched.
never be far.
How are you?
Please, Jennifer.
It is brutal. You share in their suffering and yours. Do not lose your parents, not again. The pain can be handled. This is your choice. Shadowheart, you don't need me to tell you what is right or remain silent. Interesting that we can remain silent. So we're gonna let Shadowheart do what she wants to do. But I wonder what happens if you just remain silent.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding...
Okay, so I think it's the same as if you're like, it's your choice, my dude. We'll see if we get the same dialogue option for that. We are letting them make their own choices this run. The only ones who you can't make choices for, you can't make a choice for Astarion, or like the ones where it's like where there's a line that's like you have to make your own choice. Will gets 1, Shadowheart gets 3, I think, 2 or 3. Lae'zel is just got a new one, but she also had one before.
And you did.
I know Astarion doesn't, although you can back him up and stuff. Karlach does, but it's at the very end, and I think only if you complete Will's thing.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you.
And I can't remember with Gale.
Such a brave girl.
She was.
I can't remember with Gale if you can go like it's your choice, bud, or not.
Now save yourself.
It's been too long since I've seen
You'll be
Gale.
out of Shah's reach, and we...
I only just found you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far.
Let's see.
Please.
It'll be interesting to see. I have a feeling she's gonna let them go instead of keeping them. But, like, I wonder what triggers it so that way she keeps them. This is your choice, Shadowheart. You don't need me to tell you what is right.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Selûne's faithful, but they robbed you
There's
from
one
us.
for Gale. Okay, cool.
Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Not goodbye.
Aww.
Not even close.
What are those? I'm sorry it came to this, or remain silent. It's when you determine from godhood. Gotcha. Gotcha. Don't worry, for everyone who's like, oh, I wanted the parents, though. When we do our run together with just the girls, well, we'll save her parents then. Sorry, bud.
Don't be. They're free now. As am I. And part of them is still here with me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here.
Gladly. One thing, what should I call you now, Shadowheart? Jennifer, what about your memories? Isn't there more that was taken from you? Have you gone to Avernus yet? Yes, we went, and fought Raphael there. If you're talking about the endings, gotta watch Aya's playthrough for that. Or like my OG Baldur's Gate run to know what happens there. One thing, what should I call you now?
Shadowheart, still. I can't run away from who I was all this time. Besides, there's something fitting to it. Can't cast a shadow without sunlight.
Try to blow him up, fair enough. there we go. That's Daughter of Darkness done.
My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Yep, no worries, you're good. Also, fun fact, if you save her parents, you learn that her dad is actually a lycanthrope slash werewolf. Because there's a scene where it shows the flashback of her as a kid, and I always assumed he was a druid, and that's why he turned into the shape of a wolf. But nope, he's a lycanthrope. Fun fact. Hey, Jaheira, how do you feel after seeing that?
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of service. Shadowheart did not let her. I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that they were proud, in the end.
Yeah, sadly you only get to have that bit of information if you save her parents, but that's alright. Starion.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems.
I don't know if I would say that, but alright. Okay. Also, you can do a really fucked up thing here. What's up here? Wait, what? You can go up here? No, I don't want it. I didn't know you could go up here. Oh, there's only a bottle, and you can't go into the room. Interesting. Now you gotta save Dame and talk to her afterwards. You get... I didn't get that dialogue then. Because you get the dialogue that she knows that Shadowheart's afraid of wolves, but... She never told me that her dad was or that Shadowheart's dad was a lycanthrope. We're gonna do a fun thing with that mirror in a second. Here's the fucked up thing you can do with that mirror. Fun fact. So that... Baron Formal's will. This ragged sheet is the last will and testament of Baron Alice Bormal, written in what looks like dried blood, that leaves all her worldly possessions to her beloved daughter, Phoebe Bormal. That's fucking sad. So that mirror over there is the memory loss mirror, and you can actually get Shadowheart to use it, and she loses all of her memories, and it's really fucking sad, and we're not gonna do that this run. Although, I want to see what happens when I do it, which is why we're saving there for a second.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror.
No, don't. I wonder
one
what
used
happens.
by the Sharans to plunder memories.
Because I feel like Ayla would be like, I don't want to remember
This
that I'm a ball
feels
spawn.
familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Gaze into the mirror, intend on offering one of your memories. Religion, offer a prayer to the mirror, or leave. You'll regret it. I did. Well, let's see what happens.
The mirror's
if I do it.
emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying
And you didn't save. I quick
embrace.
saved, so we're good.
Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
Offer memories of your strength, times when you triumphed, thanks to your raw power. Give up memories of your youth, when your heart was carefree and your limbs were nimble. Relinquish memories of fortitude and well-being, when body and mind held fast against all challenges. Surrender valued knowledge gleaned from books, scrolls, tablets, words that left a mark on your mind, but no more. Let go of some memory or some wisdoms that time has bestowed on you, old runes, tough lessons, fond memories alike. Give away memories of when your charm stood to you, the applause of the swayed, the smiles of the beguiled, the kissed of the seduced. You will not surrender any part, invent a false offering to trick the mirror. Ooh, we'll go with number 6.
Something precious was surrendered. Already you cannot recall its exact nature, but you feel its loss all the same. Still though, for whatever was lost, something new shall be gained. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. You embody a heartbroken heiress.
Who did I romance?
Desperate to
Karlach.
forget an unrequited
No!
love.
Oh!
The sadness flees from you, along with a string of numbers. A safe combination?
What?
Whatever power lurks deeper in the recesses of the mirror has no interest in you. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
Oh no, poor What do you mean, poor Karlach? Stolen vigor. What does that mean? No, what do you mean, poor Karlach? Your charisma score is reduced by 2. What do you mean, poor Karlach? What do you mean, poor Karlach? Oh, that's just fire resistance.
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this. But at least now, she can start. Free of Shah.
No, we're still fine. What do you mean, poor Karlach? We're still fine. We're still fine. Don't scare me like that. I was just like, wait, is the consequence? Oh, you're fucking awful, Glitch. I got very. Oh, she goes blue now. She didn't do that before. Okay. I gotta. Oh, she just glows blue. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's my favorite one as well. This one's my favorite one. I got. Oh, and so I'm playing on a PlayStation, and the little light up colors are pink. That's so fucking cute. Aw. You scared the shit out of me, Glitch. Don't do that, bud. Glitch got me bad.
It's a good old life, isn't it?
Aw. Thanks, Karlach. Alright, cause we're here, let's see what everyone else has to say. And then we'll leave
It is no small
the cloister.
thing to slay one's life-bringers. Shadowheart did what was right, not what was easy.
I got. I got very scared, because I've never given anything to the mirror before, so I didn't know what happens.
A cruel task fell to Shadowheart. But she did as her parents wished. She has my eternal respect. And I hope she soon finds peace.
Good guy, Halsin. Halsin's great. Hey, Minsk.
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconio was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day.
Well, then stop saying her name. What'd she do to him? Why is he so scared of Viconia? She's gone now. Boo, you don't need to be afraid. What'd she do? Halsin is a good guy, but I keep accidentally romancing him. Apparently, they have put in now a platonic path for him, but you have to not flirt with him at all. Which, I don't know if asking about a past love life is, flirting with someone. I guess the game seems to think so. I'm just like, that's just conversation. Although, I guess being part of the Alphabet Mafia doesn't help with that. Because we're all just like, who hasn't kissed their friend every once in a while? I have come to realize that queer friendships are very different from, straight people friendships. If you're not accidentally flirting with your friend, are you even really friends, Anyways, what you do?
Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is.
A miniature giant space hamster, a hamster your best friend, a mouse the brains to your brawn, a miniature giant space hamster.
Exactly! The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick.
Fuck Viconia. What a dick.
She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them.
Sorry, I was laughing because Glitch commented, my ADHD and autistic ass can't distinguish between flirting and friendly conversation, but your prop's right too. Don't worry, I can't. I accidentally flirt all the time. Apparently. Oh no, Boo. Yeah, I know. I don't blame her. He is a scientific wonder. I'm surprised she didn't kill her right there and then. Thank the gods you stopped her. Surprised you didn't kill her.
I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
Aw. Alright, Minthara, what's your...
Unnerving though it is, if we are to face an elf, the Emperor...
Oh my god! Can you have an opinion about, like, everyone else, please?
You wish to consult me?
You do not care at all. Will...
Shadowheart's memories will be a heavy load for her to carry.
He's the definition
But
of a dumb
her
himbo.
suffering
He
is
is.
over, and so is her parents. I hope she finds comfort in that.
Thanks, Will. Alright. So what we're gonna do now that I got the shit scared out of me, is we're gonna leave this place. And we may or may not start a fight or two. Because, listen, I may have rejected Ball, but I am still a Ball spawn. You getting quick load? Nope. Whatever I lost is now lost. That is fine. I am okay not remembering seducing people and, like, making them worship me. I'm fine not remembering that. That is A-okay. Okay for me. I have fun fighting the other 4 Sharns. Yeah, it's fun.
I wasn't expecting it. But
oh, you can ask her. What about the memories that were taken from you?
Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them.
They'll fade with time, they always do. Shard did that for no purpose but sheer spite. What about us? Do you still remember all we've been through? Return matters. They'll fade with time.
Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them.
Shard did that for no other purpose but sheer spite?
Shah seeks to break people. To fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief.
Okay, Glitch, do you actually want to see what happens?
Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts.
What about us?
Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it.
Uh-oh! Oh no, I don't like how he Joe, she said that with what we're now gonna do. Okay. Okay. Because we're under an hour, we're going to do this. So, I don't know if now, because the mirror is satiated, if it'll let us do it, but we can see if it will. If it won't, I can always just reload from my earlier save point. There's all the water from all the fucking ice. Let's see. Oh, it'll probably let us. Okay, we are only doing this one time. This is like how for my evil, when I do Embrace the Urge / evil playthrough, I'm only fucking doing that once. This is something I'm only doing this one time and never again. Here we go.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One that was used to wrest your memories from you.
Gaze into the mirror and intent on offering it one of your memories. Selûne religion, offer a prayer to the mirror.
With so much of your mind already surrendered to the mirror, you have nothing to offer.
Oh!
A sorry outcome. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant.
Interesting.
Its hunger sated.
Huh. That.
The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark.
Oh, you Sir Selûne. Wow, a fucking nat 1. Great.
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror. With so much of your mind already, the dark mirror.
Huh. So I have seen...
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Before that Shadowheart could give up her memories of you. I wonder. Okay. Quick load time. So I have seen a cutscene before. I don't know if it's in a Shadowheart origin run or if you just need to not ask her about the memories yet. Because I know you can give up the memories of like your entire adventure together. I know that for a fact. I don't know if she has to be a Dark Justiciar though to do that. She might have to be a Dark Justiciar. It might be on the romance scene. It might be a romance Shadowheart as well, yeah. I don't know. If we try this and it doesn't work, we can always...
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Go and check.
A huge polished with so much of your dark.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So let me see. Let me look this up. Because I know you can do it. About using the Mirror of Loss on Shadowheart. If Shar is a cleric of Selûne and not Shar, she cannot get any bonus from Mirror at all. Blah, blah, blah. If you tend to give memories as Shadowheart, the Mirror of Loss will always say it's had its fill of your memories. She's supposed to save her parents. Afterwards, she says any amount of pain is worth having them alive. The mirror is just to get a negative stat, to get a plus stat of a different thing, nothing to do with her parents. See, Mirror of Lost walkthrough. Mirror of Lost requires 2 statements. You can successfully pass the Arcana Religion check. You have the Dark Justiciar Shadowheart. Okay. If that's the case, complete. If you're successful, you can get a special message saying you've already sacrificed enough to Dark Lady, and you can go straight to the reward section. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so, yeah, no, so it just seems like... It just seemed... I've seen somewhere, though, because I'm not making it up. I've seen somewhere, though, that Shadowheart Mirror loss. Yeah, maybe it is a romance one. Because apparently you can get, like, upgrades for this, how Let's see, Sharon Shadowheart. Maybe it was early access content. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was early access. Also, apparently, I was supposed to get a buff. So we're actually going to reload. Did you ascend Astarion? Absolutely not. Are you fucking kidding me? No. my plans, that's going to be an evil run-through plan, is to ascend him. I love how quick I was just like, are you kidding me? No! God, no! No, I have my own feelings towards Ascended Astarion. I very much do not like Ascended Astarion. So, nope, not ascending him. Oh. Not ascending him at all. Again, evil run. When we embrace the urge, we'll do that. Alright, so apparently you're supposed to get a buff, maybe, because of this?
A huge...
This feels familiar.
Let's see,
to
maybe
me
if I do a religion check.
I'm sure I've stood before this
which I need,
before.
like,
Many
a 20
times,
for.
perhaps.
So, we're not gonna get it. Which is fine.
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror.
Alright, we're actually gonna leave. Because apparently you sacrifice, like, a bit of a stat in order to get a bit better. I did this run purely because this character doesn't really give a shit about many people except the one she's fighting. And the one she romances. Fair. Yeah, that's gonna be definitely my embracing the urge one. Is like, Starion isn't one of them. Fair. Embracing the urge, we're just gonna be fucking evil as shit, and we're gonna want everyone to just be the worst they can be. Which means we are gonna kill Isabel and kill Aelin and do big sad stuff. Shadowheart, come here.
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
I
just know that my heart's perhaps, but it won't, of course. From the
okay. What's the background story of this character you made? Ayla, I don't actually really have a whole lot of background for my Baldur's Gate characters. Ayla and Aya are pretty much two sides of the same coin for me. So these are like choices I would actually make if I was in the situation. The only stipulations with a.k.a., which is my current one, is we let characters make their own decisions. And after we killed Elfira, everyone got kind of mad at us. So, what I decided was, listen, if we're romancing everyone, then they can't kick us out of the group. Because guess what? They become too attached. So if we do fucked up shit, you love me. Uh-oh, part of the deal. So that's all the background I had for Ayla. For Aya, it was mainly just choices I would actually make as it was my first run through, as well as like they were a bard who was in Baldur's Gate, and you know they had to murder a guy once. A guy very drunkenly once gave them 20 gold. The next day he showed back up to Aya and was like, hey, I want my 20 gold back. And I was like, listen, you gave it up. Uh-oh. Totally, because they spent it all already. And this guy tried to kill them for the gold that they had, which obvious, you know, very, very, you know, like good step, good next step. So Aya had to beat him to death with a lute. And that's why Aya doesn't have a lute. Anyway. So that was my first tab and first Urge background. But when we do the other playthroughs that I have planned, we will actually get more into a background for the character and play as the character. It was just like, I want to see what happens for these two with decisions I make. Because I didn't know how different the Dark Urge would be versus
despite everything.
Tav.
What path lies before me?
Like gameplay-wise. And it turns out, not a whole lot. Okay, let's see. None of you like Psychic. Okay, 74. What were you? You're 82. You're 38. Okay, and nothing really matters for you, and nothing really matters for you. Both 38. Okay, well, oh shit, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of spells. Uh-oh. 1, 2... We'll just take you two out for as little as we can. Go here. Go. Good job, buddy. Can you get... No. Okay, then just go over here. So other people can kind of get it.
No matter what you heard, the straight path.
Jaheira. We'll just... Oh, target's blocked. Okay. We'll just do that.
I'm ready.
So that way they have to,
On I go.
get it. Come on. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Who is it? It is Astarion.
No better.
My current one is a lost drow bard that was kidnapped by the circus at a young age and was kept as loan of these freak attractions and was highly spire themed with deep purple sand played a harp. Nice. I find it so cool when people like do cool shit with their tabs and dirges. Oh, path's interrupted. Okay, well that's fine. Shadow
Have
Heart.
to keep going.
Go here. I'm going to guess path's interrupted because of darkness, eh? Yep. Okay.
Another fight. Let's go.
I'm gonna guess because darkness. Yep. I'm fire
Swift
resistant.
as my feet can carry me.
Never mind. I take fire damage still. Stop doing that. Okay.
Not but
Jahira. End your concentration. Astarion. Use your bonus to get over here. Now, go ping. Thanks, dude. And then when they finally escaped the circus and got picked up by the Nautiloid, man, that fucking sucks. Just like, yeah, I escaped the circus, hell yeah, and then uh-oh, immediately just on the ship. Grief key. Cool.
Sounds like there's gold inside.
Oh, Jesus Christ, why do you have like 87 books on you? Alright, The Ways of the Heart. In long, winding prose, the book promises it can help alleviate all sorts of emotional distress, which it categorizes as heart forms. But what heart form afflicts you, dear reader? All of us suffer, but not equally. Consider the most common maladies of the spirit: the violent heart, the melancholy heart, the craven heart, the false heart, the prying heart, the jealous heart. The book continues, promising volumes dedicated to exploring each heart form in depth, available for purchase at the House of Grief. Soothing the violent heart. A self-help book claiming to confront those prone to hot tempers and violent urges. Oh, so me. Hot-bloodedness has a place within a healthy, balanced spirit, but what if the blood boils? What if a violent heart spurs its possessor? What is happening? What if a violent heart spurs its possessor to dire thoughts, words, or even deeds? You must forgive your foe, help them up, even heal the wounds you open upon them, for if you cannot heal them, how can you heal yourself? The book continues on great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. Picking this one up because I fucking need that. Have you seen Hell of a Boss? I don't know. Self-help tome boasting... Your English isn't working. Yeah, my fucking speech box is just short-circuiting today, as it does every day. French, maybe. I remember bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien, ça va mal, ça va comme ça, merci, et toi? And that's it. That's the extent of my French. I'm like, I know a tiny bit more Japanese than I do French. You know, of course, Ohio. Nope, that's not what it was. Fuck. I know, konnichiwa denwa bunga wa nan desu ka? Which is, what's your phone number? Hello, what's your phone number? Wow, I have lost more Japanese than I thought I did. Never mind. Look, we're reading a book. A self-help tome boasting means of moving past inclinations towards noisiness and interfering with others. To become involved in the lives of others is a simple fact of life, but if you become too involved, too vicariously spun upon the joys, sadnesses, and secrets of those around, yourself points to a sickening emptiness in the heart. This kind of sounds like Will. You must fill in with life and feeling of your own, even if it hurts you, even if it poisons you. Otherwise, you will remain an empty vessel. The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. Emboldened the Craven Heart. A self-help volume claiming to be able to help the timid and weak-spirited find their inner strength. Not everyone needs to be a hero, but all hearts need courage, just as all stomachs need food. But what if you find yourself denied your measure? What if fear and doubt grips you all too easily? You must stand fast and face your fears resolutely. Do not flee or take desperate, futile action. Present your best self to the world, and soon your heart shall believe in it also. The book continues on in great lengths, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. I feel called out. Oh, glitch. Warming the melancholy heart. Self-help book purporting to help those suffering from melancholia. What if sadness, dear reader, that assails you without rhyme or reason? What if the sunniest of days can become smothered in gloom with no end in sight? This is just called depression. The remedy may seem non-existent, but it is not so. No heart that beats is a stranger to that which gives it joy. You must seek it out however you can. Music can lift moods as easily as flame can melt ice. The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. Reconciling the Jealous Heart. The self-help tome claiming to help those prone to jealousy. Do you covet what others have while neglecting what you already lay claim to? Does your desire for more curdle into a mire self-pity? Piddle. Self-piddle. You must prize yourself from the fetid swamp of jealousy before it drowns you. Think not of what others have, but what they do not have. There is joy to be found in helping others, joy and perhaps salvation also. The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. Confronting the False Heart. Self-help volume purporting to help those prone to deceit and insincerity. Let us speak plainly, dear reader. You may believe deception to be an art form, one that benefits you more than it harms you. But this is the worst lie of all, the self-deception that shall one day be your ruin. But how can you break the cycle? It can prove difficult to speak the truth when lies come so easily. Instead, perhaps do not speak at all. If you cannot be honest, then at least you can be silent. The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. And Absolving the Wayward Heart. A curious self-help tome that claims to help those who have disappointed their elders. Seems to have been hastily printed and bound and strikes an oddly harsh tone. Alas, poor reader, not everyone can improve themselves without the help of others. Some need the instruction of an elder, a steadying, authoritative hand that can met out guidance and discipline in equal measure. Honor your elders, dear reader. Be mindful for their lessons, deferential to their desires, and grateful for their discipline. Be of service to them, even when you think you are at odds with them. The book drones on, dispensing suspect advice that advocates for utter obedience before imploring readers to seek further help at the House of Grief. Cool. We'll just do this. Full body depiction of a tiefling. Cool. Become our friend. An application form inviting members of the public to become a friend of the House of Grief. Several tiers of donations are outlined in return for benefits such as having your name listed in the thanks section of their next publication, bespoke calming tonics, a plaque in your honor, and even a complimentary session to be unburdened of your woes. The amount of gold starts modestly, but soon climb to staggering amounts. Client list. Aloric Whitmirth, Melancholy Heart, paid in full and referred for unburdening. Alvar Sunbury, Craven Heart, paid in full, then backed out, partial refund. Ledric Cromps, Jealous Heart, paid in full and referred for unburdening. Jockrell Iron Thumbs, Prying Heart, paid in full, had an adverse reaction to the mapping of the heart and fled, no refund. Marco Kren, possibly false name, curious sort, not local by accent. Black hair, pale complexion, Prying Heart, paid in full with unknown gold currency and then referred for unburdening but fled. Note, Mother V has ordered we seek out this Marco Kren if possible. So much reading. How does your brain focus on this stuff? It doesn't. Seeing as how many times I fuck up the words. During his mapping, she detected thoughts and memories of strange lands and unfamiliar people. Fixated on a sword, or possibly Zord, Mother V's interest was piqued. She wants that mind. Update, the trail's gone cold as if he vanished entirely. Cleona Frostley, Violent Heart, paid in full and referred for unburning. Arvez Silvermount, Melancholy Heart, paid in full and referred for unburning. I wonder if that's Ballo. Curious aren't not local by accent. Black hair, pale complexion. Maybe it's not Ballo. I don't know who that could be. Security guidelines. From the quell of the Mother Superior. Lady Shar's sacred halls must be defended at all costs. Ensure that all who are assigned to guard duty or service in the House of Grief are aware of correct protocol. I need to take a drink. Secrecy is our first and best defense. The House of Grief is more than a facade. It is a shield. Maintain it as if your life depends on it, for it does. 2. The hidden passage leading downwards must remain sealed unless indicated otherwise on my authority. 3. Should foes penetrate the lower levels, the main hall before the Chamber of Loss. Thank you, Glitch. Hope you have a good night. See you later. Shall be our final redoubt. 4. If all else fails, destroy anything that may be of use to Lady Shar's foes. Preserve her secrets. 5. Do not allow yourself to be captured. Take poison, fall on your blade, swallow your tongue. Do not betray the Dark Lady. Collection, black box. Alright. So there we go. House of Grief is done. Bedtime. Anyone need to chat? Shadowheart, how you doing?
I wasn't
Okay.
expecting it.
Hi, Karlak.
I'm so glad Shadowheart's...
Oh, we have to go through everyone again. Okay.
It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms.
I want to see you go blue.
Always.
They must have added that as a hotfix, because I don't think that was part of patch 6. Unless I noticed it and then just went, I don't remember. Because that is also very much the case. Aww. It's my favorite one. It's my favorite animation. It's so good. Such a good animation. Like, Larian, fucking props to Larian for, like, adding a whole bunch of content since the game came out. Like, they didn't need to do that. Oh, thanks, Karlak. I don't like that one. But, like,
It is no small.
it's really cool that Larian is just like, yeah, no, we'll add in all this content for free, because a lot of studios would have made you, like, pay DLC.
I've been...
Oh, sorry.
Honestly, you've surpassed even those.
Okay. Sorry, Halson, I didn't mean to ask you.
Boo is
The
very mention of her boo. It will surprise you to learn that Higgs did cheat and she meant to spill his mini...
Shadow, but her suffering is over.
Alright. So we should get Shadowheart's one now, because it's long rest time. And then we have to figure out who we are bringing to final battle. Because I do not know. I know I want to bring Lae'zel, considering her thing kind of pertains to her. Okay, maybe we don't need a Sunmelon. Yep.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here to see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
And do you feel anything you've turned from Shar doesn't necessarily oblige you to come here and embrace Luna? Who are you? You mean Genevieve? Do you feel anything?
Loss.
Aw.
Actual loss, not Char's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
They're not truly gone. Remember the moon motes. You did what was necessary. You freed them, and yourself. You made your choice. Now you have to live with it. Say nothing. Ooh. The moon motes?
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
Oh. Embrace her, that's it, let it out. It's all been a long time coming. Dry your eyes until we saved ourselves. Tears are electric, say nothing. We're gonna hug her! They also added this in. Yeah, I'm gonna hug her, dude. So what's next? So what is it now? Shadowheart or Genevieve, you've punished yourself enough. Let's head back. What's next?
We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
Alright. There we go. That is the end of Daughter of Darkness. So now it is time to choose who team is gonna be. I know I want to bring Lae'zel. And I gotta bring... Of course I gotta bring Karlach. So, question is, do I want Astarion or do I want Shadowheart? Who do I think will be the easier? Or the better one? I think having 2 healers would be good in final battle. Karlach! Baby! Welcome back onto the team.
Darling?
Okay, you know what happens when you say that.
Go on.
Let's see what animation. Oh, it's just a cute one. Aw.
Thank you.
Aw, you're welcome. Alright, let's change the subject.
Sure. What's on your mind?
We're heading out.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Hell yeah, Astarion, get out of here.
Excellent. Let's go.
Great, thank you. We also have things you can sell. Jaheira, where are you? Hey, how are you doing, by the way?
I wasn't expecting it.
You don't have anything. Jaheira!
The cub speaks.
We need to part
You're
ways.
sure? Oh,
Yes, I'm
back
sure.
and forth. You're like to speak.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy. Okay, come on. I was like, I could have just gone to Lae'zel. I'm so used to now just going back and forth between everyone.
You?
Hey, Lae'zel. You are gonna come.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Swap out with Jaheira. Please.
Good. Our victory is most certain.
Excellent. Cool. Alrighty. Time to leave. So what we're gonna do, Karlach has stuff we can sell. So we're gonna go fast travel and sell that stuff. Fast escape. Because it turns out there's things that can only work against Steel Watchers that she has. And guess what? They're all dead. So there's no point. And also, I believe, let's check the journal real quick. Yep, literally approach Orpheus in the Astral Prism, which we can't do right now. I can choose who I am. We're not doing that one. We got a free Orpheus, gathering allies, and face the Elder Brain. So we're done all of the quests except for the final endgame stuff. Which I will explain how that's going to work shortly.
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive.
Hi.
Of course, my child. Within limits.
Good.
Behold
Okay.
my wares.
Karlach. What random things do you have? We have a whole bunch of Valyria stuff. We have all of these that she can't use. I don't remember why you have a skull. Okay. I don't know why you have a Sword Coast songbook. I don't think you need that. Okay. Here we go. So, we'll grab all of these potions. We'll also grab all of these Revivify scrolls. And let's Okay, Shadowheart is completely good. Karlach is fine, more or less. Okay, we will do 5 and 5. Send that to Lae'zel. 2, 2, 2, 4, and then 6. And we can always... Yeah, okay. Sure, do 5. Gotta swap back. Split. 3 will go to Karlach, because they're probably gonna do that, and then 2 can go to Lae'zel. Okay. So now we're gonna
shopping in the city.
Same. I think I may have overdone it with the black and purple for, oh, my entire life. Your look serves you well, though.
I'm 10 years behind. Don't want the youths to think I'm not, you know, up with the times.
Y'all are crazy. Alright, let's see. I don't think we can get into that corner. What's over here? Oh, it's just Thornbow. And I think we're more or less done with everything here. Alright, so... here we go. We're gonna go to Temple of Baal, because this is where Elder Brain stuff happened. So here is pretty much the schedule for this last little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. We are now in endgame times, baby. So this basically has more or less 3 phases to it, if I'm remembering correctly. First is trying to figure out where the fuck the brain thing is. I think it's over this way. Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay. So, this is where we are going to... we're going to go up here and just save here and hang out here. So, basically, here is the schedule. There are more or less 3 phases to the ending. Phase 1 is this section here, where we do kind of some underground ruin stuff, and then we go into the astral prism. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is doing the upper city. So that is pretty much from the moment we exit the astral prism to the moment we get to the brainstem of the Elder Brain. And then phase 3 is the rest of the game. So that is the final fight and all the epilogue stuff. Here is the plan. We're going... Hi, Karlach. We're going to do what I'm calling phase 1. Maybe tomorrow. Phase 2, Thursday. Phase 3, Friday. We'll see. Alternatively, and what I also might do is do phase 1 tomorrow, take a break Thursday, because I am trying to build 1 day a week where I just take a little rest from streaming. Friday, depending if Joxus wants to stream, then we we'll stream with Joxus. If not, we will do phase 2, and then Sunday we'll do phase 3, because I know Ash will probably want to stream on Saturday. And then we are done. I really want to do the ending on a day, on not a weekday, because weekdays I am limited in stream time, whereas weekends, like Friday, I have pretty much all Friday evening, although we will take a break at certain points because I gotta take a little one out, and it's also good just to get up, stretch, grab things you need, all that fun stuff. Saturday, I'm only gonna stream once on Saturday, so if Ash wants to stream, we're gonna stream with Ash. If not, if Ash is like, we're taking a break, then we'll do the next phase. And then Sundays, I have pretty much all the afternoon open. Saturdays, it's pretty much afternoon and evenings open as well. But we will be done Baldur's Gate by the weekend. I always, as I know Nate mentioned last time, I always feel conflicted ending Baldur's Gate 3, because it's like, it's just such a fun game, and it's so fun to run, and it's just like, you lose a tiny piece of you when you close the book. It's not like Transistor, where, you know, the ending's the end and you feel it, you're satisfied with how it ends. You always want more. And like, that's why I'm really hoping Larian specifically makes Baldur's Gate 4. Because like, I would love to visit this world again. I would love to hopefully see some of the same characters again. I know it might be a tiny bit difficult to see the same characters again, but I would love to. Like, I love this world. I want to see more of it. And even though we will in like a couple of weeks, depending on how long Sable and Silent Hill: The Short Message take, we'll be back. So I know that, but it's always a little bit bittersweet, you know. It's a little bit bittersweet. Anyway, speaking of which, that is our next games. Silent Hill: The Short Message should take roughly about a stream, maybe 2, depending on just how long it takes. It's more like a sort of 2-hour experience rather than a full-fledged game. I'm cool with that. We've done experiences like that on the channel before, so I'm excited for that. I've heard it's weird and it's very good. And then we're playing Sable, which I know nothing about. I know you're like on, the most I know is you're on planets and hover bikes. And you kind of look a little bit like the guy from Journey. And that's it. That's all I know about Sable. I also know it's about a 7-hour experience. So 2 shorter games. Then we'll be back in Baldur's Gate with all the lads. It's going to be lads. So that means we will have our main crew of Astarion, we'll have Will, and we'll have Gale, which is going to be Gale's first time dealing with a dark urge, which is going to be fun. And we'll see what happens there. Then we're going to do another game. Then we're going to do Embracing the Dark Urge, which is going to be the evil run-through. Then another game, and then we're doing Summers for the Girls, which will be Karlach, Shadowheart, and Lae'zel. I'm excited to see how the guys fare with Dark Urge. Also, for when I'm going to run Dark Urge versus Tab, if I'm not doing like a special specific playthrough, we're running Dark Urge. Dark Urge just tends to have more fun story to it. But for like specific achievements, like the Tactician achievement, which is to beat the game on Tactician mode, if I was to ever fucking try and do Honor mode, which that would be a bajillion part series and probably multiple start overs, we would do a tab for that. The the run where I am, for example, romancing Shadowheart as a cleric of Selûne, because there's some special things with that. That would be a Tav. A Gale romance with a cleric of Mistra would also be a Tav run. But if we're doing fun shit like Lads Night, Summer's for the girls, let me see what other just kind of fun runs we have. Like a Resisting the Dark Urge dice roll one. Doing like a specific romance runs. Becoming a Lithid. Maybe Jack of all trades, we could maybe... No, because with the Orin fight, never mind. Jack of all trades would be a Tav run. But like specific companions being part of the team, like I have one that's like a Vernus crew, which you do a Tiefling Dirge / Tav, Will, Karlach, and have a Tiefling Hireling, and that's your team. Or like a Jahiran Minsk run, where you basically, as soon as you unlock Jahiran, as soon as you unlock Minsk, they're permanently on your team, and then you have one extra to swap out with. Okay, that's a bit much. You gotta play more than one game this year. No, that's why we do a Baldur's Gate run, and then we do another game in between, and then we do another Baldur's Gate run. Don't worry, Nate. I cracked the code. I know exactly how this is gonna work. But anyways, for like those types of runs, we're going to do Dirge. I find Dirge just has like a bit more fun story, and their story is more intertwined with the plot rather than Tav, who is literally just there. So, OMG. Listen, Nate, listen. I told you, that's why we're swapping. We're swapping games. That's why we do a Baldur's Gate 3 run, and then we have another game in between. Then we do a Baldur's Gate 3 one, and then another game. So that way it's not just all Baldur's Gate 24/7. Because if like, honestly, I would love just for this to be a full Baldur's Gate channel. And because this game has me in a chokehold. It is bad. It is so bad how much I love this game. Like, I think it's because, like, there's just so much potential in this world that it never feels complete, so you have to play it over and over and over again to make it feel complete. Yes, I'm going to choose the majority of the same choices. Of course I am. But I want to see the very slight different interactions I'm going to have. So... Anyways, that's a glimpse into what's going to happen. So, long story short, we're ending Baldur's Gate this week. We're going to have the first third as one part, hopefully the second third as another part, and the final third as the last one. If it becomes accidentally, like, Daughter of Darkness here, where we have to do it in more than one part, that's just how it's going to end up, depending on how hard the fights are. I got pretty much first run for all of the fights that I had to do as part of the ending, so it only took 3 parts to do, apart from the final fight, because fuck that fight is tough. But anyways, if you want to see all that and more, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click notification icon to know whenever I go live. If you like the video, please give it a like, and if you can, donate. Helps keep the channel running. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you as always. We'll see you next time.